Mindset hacks of successful entrepreneurs. Have you ever felt it? That familiar weight settling in your chest the moment you wake up. The mind, a relentless torrent of what ifs and should haves. You're not alone. Our minds are pre-programmed for pessimism, a relic of a past where our ancestors needed to be hyper-aware of every threat. But in our modern world, that same survival instinct can trap us in a cycle of worry and stress. The good news? It's not our life sentence. We can change it. We can rewire our brains, just like we can train a muscle in the gym. This isn't about ignoring your problems or faking happiness. It's about building a mental fortress, a healthier inner dialogue that allows you to face life's challenges with resilience and a sense of calm. The negativity bias, a built-in challenge to understand the solution. We first have to understand the problem. Psychologists call it the negativity bias. It's our brain's tendency to give more weight and attention to negative experiences than positive ones. Think about it. A single harsh criticism can stick with you for days, while a dozen compliments might fade within an hour. This isn't a personal failing. It's a built-in survival mechanism. Our amygdala, the brain's emotional hub, is hardwired to latch onto threats. But this isn't a hardwired fate. It's a habit we've developed over a lifetime of reinforcement. And like any habit, it can be broken and replaced with a new, more beneficial one. The 7-step training program for a positive mindset. This isn't just theory. It's an actionable, 7-step training program. Think of it as your daily mental workout. Step 1. Become a thought detective. Your journey to a positive mindset begins with awareness. You can't change what you don't notice. For the next week, become a detective of your own thoughts. Every time you catch yourself spiraling into a negative thought, just label it. Say to yourself, there's a negative thought. You don't have to fight it or judge yourself for it. Just observe it, like watching a cloud pass by. This simple act of observation creates a crucial space between you and your thoughts, giving you the power to choose your response instead of just reacting. Step 2. Reframe the narrative. Once you've caught the thought, it's time to challenge its story. Negative thoughts are often narratives we tell ourselves, I'm going to fail, or this is a disaster. Your job is to find a more balanced, realistic perspective. Instead of I'm terrible at this, try this is a challenging task, but I've faced challenges before and I'm capable of learning. This isn't about deluding yourself. It's about finding the most accurate and empowering perspective. You are not your thoughts, and you have the power to change their story. Step 3. The power of gratitude. This is one of the most powerful tools in your arsenal. Gratitude is a mindset shifter. When you actively look for things to be grateful for, you're literally training your brain to seek out the positive. Every morning or evening, write down 3 things you are genuinely grateful for. It could be as simple as the warmth of your coffee, a kind word from a friend, or a beautiful sunset. This practice forces your brain to shift from a lack mentality to an abundance mentality. It's a daily vitamin for positivity. Step 4. Be a gatekeeper of your mind. Our world is saturated with negativity. The news, social media, even conversations with friends can often focus on what's wrong. Constant exposure to this can create chronic anxiety and fear. You need to become the gatekeeper of your mind. You don't have to live in a bubble, but you can be intentional about what you consume. Set a specific time to check the news, and then turn it off. Unfollow accounts that drain your energy. Your mind is a garden. Be careful what seeds you allow to be planted. Step 5. Surround yourself with positive energy. The people you spend the most time with have a profound impact on your mindset. If your friends constantly complain and see the worst in every situation, that energy will rub off on you. Seek out people who are optimistic, who support you, who celebrate your wins, and who look for solutions instead of dwelling on problems. Positive energy is contagious. It will lift you up and give you a more balanced perspective. Step 6. Practice mindfulness and meditation. Mindfulness isn't just for gurus. It's a form of mental training. It teaches you to be present and to observe your thoughts without getting swept away by them. When you meditate, even for just 5 minutes, you are practicing a very specific skill, the ability to notice a thought and let it go. This builds your observer muscle, making it easier to detach from negative thought patterns throughout the day. You're training your brain to say, I see you, thought, but I don't have to follow you down that rabbit hole. Step 7. Take action and build momentum. Negative thoughts often thrive in a state of paralysis. I can't do this. It's too hard. These thoughts stop us from even trying. When you take even a small step, You create a positive feedback loop. Break down a big task into one small, manageable step. When you complete that small step, your brain gets a hit of dopamine, a small victory. This small success builds confidence and momentum, making it easier to take the next step. Positive thinking isn't just about changing your thoughts. It's about changing your behavior to create more positive evidence for your brain to focus on. The long-term commitment: this isn't a quick fix. You won't wake up tomorrow and suddenly be perfectly positive. This is a practice. There will be days when the negative thoughts feel overwhelming. You will slip up. That's okay. A few bad days don't erase the progress you've made. Think of your brain like a garden. If you let it go, weeds will grow naturally. Those are the negative thoughts. But if you actively tend to it, if you pull the weeds, plant new flowers of gratitude, and water them with positive action, you will create a beautiful, thriving space. You have the power to change your mind, and in doing so, you can change your life.